Black History Month is celebrated every year in February. The month-long observance began 55 years ago as a way to remember significant people and events. This year, no different. There are hundreds of events happening all across the Sacramento area, and St. Hope Public Schools is hosting events all month long. And this morning, we welcome in Cassandra Jennings. She is the president and CEO of St. Hope. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So, as far as you're concerned, what is the main message that you'd like to share with students?
Well, that there's a rich history, there was struggle, there was triumph, and there's joy and accomplishments, and African Americans have contributed a lot to the history of this country.
Yeah, and especially locally. I think that's a lot of the stories that people like to hear. Do you have any significant stories, maybe impactful moments that might have stood out in your lifetime?
Yes, because I'm not originally from Sacramento. I'm actually from the South, from North Carolina. So fortunately or unfortunately, I was born in the segregated South. And so Californians don't always, and especially young people, don't really grasp that or understand what it is. And we're still here to tell the story, right?
Yeah.
And so it's important for them to know the struggle, and then how far we've come and how far they can take us, and how fortunate they are to be in the position that they're in now.
And that's one of the great aspects about this upcoming event, because really it's an opportunity to kind of get connected through these types of stories.
Absolutely. And it's not just one way to do it. So we're doing it through academics, where we're having them do group exercises and come up with people, whether it's athletic or civic or political or any kind, scientists. And so they're interacting. We're also having some arts thing and some film. And so wherever people learn the best, we're going to have that opportunity for them. And I forgot about food, because they always like food.
You always have to have the food, right? I mean, because
Yes.
food also helps tell a story.
It does, it does. And every culture has some food. And so we're going to have even a chef to come and do a full presentation so that people can have a little taste and see how it's really made. And then really just show greatness there, because you have a black business person that will be demonstrating it.
What are you looking forward to about this particular event?
Well, I'm looking for the sharing that all the students will give us. It's already started. We can see gleaming, they're learning, they're experiencing, and then they have pride in themselves, because they're going to be these future leaders, and we're going to be telling their stories.
And really, that impact, seeing others who've come before you, that does go a long way, doesn't it?
It does, it does. And because the history, some people think that slavery was a long way away, or segregation, or all of those things. But no, it wasn't that far away.
No.
And so if they can just think about what they're going to be preparing, carrying that legacy forward, it'd be great.
Okay, go ahead and give us some details. How can community members get involved here?
Well, there's a number of ways. One, we're doing the schools, and they're welcome to come and join us. Just call us and let us know.
Sure.
But we have also expanded it to the community. So what we're doing in the school, we're also doing it at 40 acres. So we're having film, author talks, things at Fixins, at mixology, where you can make a drink, I don't know. And all kinds of things that really people can plug in where they want to. They can bring their families or come to a nice evening and really experience it.
And again, it's just about coming together, interacting, sharing stories, and again, just turning strangers into friends.
Absolutely.
All right, Cassandra, we always appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
All right.